Everybody, it's Ryan here. I want to bring you this quick video. I want to talk about some of the changes coming to this channel. I want to talk about also why I stopped doing the 75 hard challenge and why I'm picking it back up today. If these things interest you in any kind of way, then watch this video to the end. I do believe there's going to be some value in here for you to help you to move your business, move your YouTube channel, move your life forward. And let's just get into it. So number one, I thought it would be appropriate that I wore my Freedom shirt here to represent some changes that I am stepping into. If you guys can already see, the name of the channel has changed, and it's going to be changed for the last time. I wanted to make sure that the place I am in my life, that I'm spending the most amount of time being authentic to who I am. And I think the only way that I can do that is just continuing to make the content and the type of content that I think would benefit the most amount of people, as well as the type of content that I want to actually create. On this channel, I initially started way back when this channel first started. I was posting prayer videos. And then that evolved into me posting content about showing people how to grow on YouTube, because I had been growing on YouTube. And for a while, that was very exciting and fascinating. My mind is one that is always looking for growth. I love growth. I love numbers. I love business. I love these things. And so I started trying to offer help. In terms of helping people with their YouTube channels, because, I have another channel that has about 22,000 subscribers. And even over time, eventually it's like, that's not really the type of content that I want to make, or a better way to say it, it's not the only type of content that I want to make. I think what would be most valuable to you as a viewer, to my future audience as viewers, and to myself, is to make content that's going to be able to help the most amount of people. And I truly believe in this time, one of the things that I want to do is just document my process of where I am right now in building a business up to 100,000 plus per month. I think, any one of us, maybe if you're watching this video, if this video landed in your algorithm, there's a chance that you're a person who has always wanted to be successful, wanted to be rich, wanted to be wealthy. And I think the only way that you get there is you start to address this thing directly. And so what I'm going to be doing in this channel is I'm going to be documenting my process. I'm going to be sharing my insights. I'm going to be sharing my feelings. I'm going to be sharing everything that I'm going through, to basically starting from scratch to build 100,000 plus per month business. And I'm going to be documenting that every single day. I think this is going to be the most valuable, because even if you are a person who came here when we were branded under 9-to-5 Exodus, you're wanting to know how to quit your job and escape your job, then at some point you're going to be able to see things that I'm doing, things that I'm working on personally, that could help you to be able to alleviate your job and quit that, so that you can focus on building even bigger things. What I know to be true is over the next few years, next 2 to 3 years, we're going to see really instability in the economy. We're already seeing these things every single day. Our president is making choices that affect us economically. And I think that if we are not being proactive in doing things that can benefit ourselves economically at the same time, then we run the risk of just being further away from what our goals are, right? Like, we can see that at some point there's not going to be any middle class. It's literally just going to be people who have money, people who are wealthy, people who are well off, and people who just don't have it. And this economic gap is widening by the hour, by the minute, especially when things are being done to purposely devalue the currencies that we have here, especially in America. And so every single day I'm going to be sharing with you different insights, different things that I'm going to be doing in the business to move forward. And so the first thing I began to do is start to unify what my social media accounts are going to look like. I think every single person, you need to be known for something. And again, maybe this is what I'm going to be known for the next few years, just how I bootstrapped a business to 100,000+ per month. And I just did it publicly. One reason why I'm doing this is for accountability purposes. I think that any person, if you have any mental health challenges like ADD, ADHD, one of the things that I've seen be a benefit to my life is having strong accountability. And so I think when you declare something publicly that you're going to do this big lofty thing, then people are going to check in with you to see where you are, to see how that is going and progressing. And so for me, the first milestone that I'm going to be documenting here, again, is I think the first level is 20K per month is a comfortable level that I want to document. The second stage is getting to 50K per month. And I think once we have our systems, our tools, our processes dialed in to 50K per month, then it's really just a matter of scaling to get to 100K per month from there. One of the things I have done in my professional life as a consultant, I've worked with companies and helped them get to $1 million per month in sales. And the biggest challenge for me is it's always been easy for me to help businesses that already had flow, that already had existing processes, to find the gaps in what they were doing, to make them come up with a system to be able to extrapolate more or to get more out of what they were producing. But the hardest thing has always been starting something from zero, starting something from absolute scratch, and building that to a level that's, that's a substantial level. And so I think with public accountability, not only are you guys going to benefit from what it is that I'm going to be sharing, but also, again, you can use this to quit your job. You can use this to make more money. You can use this to become a better person. And so a lot of the content moving forward is going to be me documenting my process of building 100K plus per month business and income stream. And so some of the things you're going to hear me talk about on this channel are not just how we are going to, build YouTube channels, how we're going to, do those things, but also, again, our investing strategy, what we're going to be doing with cryptocurrencies, what we're going to be doing in the stock market, what we're going to be doing with real estate, what we're going to be doing with financial arbitrage as well. And so, again, if this is the content that you want to see me talk every day, I will be posting every day, sharing with you some of the insights that I'm learning throughout the day. I'm going to be, as raw and as transparent as I can. And so, again, if this is something that you guys want to see and want to continue to learn about, then I would recommend that you stay aboard. If it's not, then again, farewell. I pray that wherever you guys land or whoever you guys decide to follow after this, that you have an incredible journey. But this is where it begins. Again, this is Black History Month. Again, I don't have to go through our history of people, but at some point, again, we were slaves, we were enslaved. And I think right now, if we are not taking care of our finances, we can run the risk of becoming slaves again, not in the sense of being in chains, but chained down in a mental sense. Like, if you want to be able to travel, if you want to be able to do whatever it is that you want to do, but finances are limiting you, then you are enslaved to something, right? Again, so I'm not going to go too deep on a tangent right now, but these are some of the things I want to talk about. I want to give you guys the tools that I'm going to be using, what I'm using to empower myself and my family to get to 100K per month in income. And so with that being said, this is day one, journey to 100K. And this is my 100K diary.